him first back in 1986 in Cardiff, so I assumed he was Cardiff-born, but he replied...
Carmarthen.
Carmarthen?
Carmarthen in West Wales, yeah, the gateway to the West.
I guess it was because I saw you auditioning in Cardiff that
Yeah.
But that was 2 years ago for the first series of Bob Knox.
Well, I failed, see? But I come back again. I thought, get my act together and let's have another go, you know?
Now, tell me about something about your private life. I know nothing about you. Are you married or happy?
Both.
Oh, good.
Well, she's a marvellous girl. She's marvellous. She's in Birmingham. She's a brummie, you know. She's,
Did she encourage you from the start?
She did, yes. She actually, out of her wage package, she bought me my first suit for me to go out and...
And that's before you were married?
Thank you, lad.
Tell me, from your point of view, what have you learned so far are the 2 or 3 most important qualities that you need in show business?
Well, first and foremost, got to have talent and, of course, determination.
Talent and determination.
Definitely.
We're going to see the result tonight.
We'll give it a go.
And you will give it a go, too. Well, I agree. Show business success needs that special combination of talent and determination. This young comedian from Carmarthen has plenty of both. Opportunity knocks for act number 2, Mike Doyle.
Thank you very much. Good evening. Good evening. If you're wondering whether to vote for me, you know, my language is English, my accent is Welsh, my name is Irish, but I prefer Scotch. That covers everything, really. Listen, I'm staying in a marvellous part of London. Posh! Don't talk. The hotel is expensive, but I thought, well, once in a lifetime, I ordered myself a £200 suite. They give me a bowl of rice pudding. I tell you what, now in Wales, you see, let me get it right. Up here you have the yuppies. In Wales, we teach our children ABC. But up here, they teach them BMW. There's a brand spanking new bank that's opened in Sloane Square, just for yuppies. It's the bank that likes to say, yeah. A brand spanking new aeroplane that takes yuppies to Mallorca. It's the Boeing 737 injection model. Bucket seats, very posh. I tell you what, it's so posh around London, I can't believe it. The fire brigade is extra-rectory. I tell you, these yuppies aren't stupid though, are they? I caught one, he was stopped for speeding, but the policeman warned him, mind. He said, anything you say will be written down and could be used against you as evidence in a court of law. He said, yeah, in that case, don't hit me again, officer. Oh, I don't know, perhaps I'm living too much in the past these days. The past. That reminds me of my school days. I was petrified of my schoolmistress, Mrs. Griffiths. She had a face like a bulldog chewing a wasp. If she sucked a lemon, the lemon would pull a face. I tell you, her husband took her to see Frankenstein in the pictures. She was standing outside in the queue and Frankenstein came out to have a look at her. She was Oh, I don't know. I'm not knocking modern times, don't get me wrong. In fact, there was a marvellous interview on television last night where they were interviewing 3 people about great inventions. He said, tell me, McTavish, what do you think is the best thing that's ever happened in the world today? He said, oh, I think the best thing that's ever happened in the world today is the pacemaker. Because if it wasn't for the pacemaker, it'd be curtains for me. He says, tell me, Enoch, what do you think? I don't know, really. I don't know, as far as the best thing in the world, like, you know. Is the heart transplant like? If it wasn't for the heart transplant, it'd be curtains for me as well. He says, tell me, Mick, what do you think? He says, I'm telling you right now, the best thing to ever happen in the world today is the Venetian blinds. Because if it wasn't for that, it'd be curtains for us all. On the way into the BBC tonight, somebody thought I was somebody famous. This beautiful, gorgeous woman came up to me. She said, you're Mario Lanza, aren't you? I said, don't be silly. I'm Mike Doyle from South Wales. She said, you're Mario Lanza. I'm not. I'm Mike Doyle from South Wales. She said, if you were Mario Lanza, I'd do anything for you. So I said, be my love, and with your kisses set me burning. One kiss is all I need to see my fate, and hand in hand we'll find love's promised land. There'll be no one but you for me eternally.
Mike Doyle, Carmarthen-born, a Welshman, a natural-born comedian. Comics like Mike and I, we blossom when we're appreciated. You know, last week...